Hello YouTube, Seamus O'Malley here. I'm getting ready to do my vlog video for the day. Just kidding. So my mom got me this shenanigan mode shirt to fit with most of my channel and all my shenanigans that I get up to all the time. The beard came along with it because I guess it's like a St. Patty's Day thing. But I have a exciting vlog for you guys today. We're finally getting started on a project that I talked about a long time ago. Haven't got around to doing it. Well, it's finally happening. Happening. I don't know if you guys can guess what's happening right now. We are finally going to get started on this counter stain kit that I talked about a long time ago. So a while back I talked about this stain kit to make your Formica look like granite. Kaylee's aunt did this and it turned out really amazing. So she recommended this kit you buy by Giani Granite. It's basically a 3-day process. You go through your steps. You got your step 1, roll on, you sponge it, and then you have a really nice top coat that you do on the last day. It's a 10-piece kit that comes with this sponge, rollers, this other sponge, and obviously the coats. I think theoretically speaking, this is what it should look like when we're done. I think it'll turn out really nice because we have this bevel on our Formica that will, I think, give it a better finished look so it won't look so square. The really nice thing about this kit too is that you get that granite look for astronomically cheaper than, well, obviously buying granite. This particular kitchen kit was 80 bucks, and then we have the bathroom kit, which is a different color, and I think there's a little less to it, that was 35 bucks. So it's going to really look nice when we're done, and I'm really excited about it. Plus, when we're done, the countertops will really complement the white cabinets and the new faucet that my parents got us a while back too. So after the countertops are done, we'll probably get that installed real soon, especially since this one sucks. It like sprays out really bad. And plus, Kaylee wants pretty much everything in this house to be brushed bronze, so we got the brushed bronze chandelier, the front door, faucet, and the cabinet pulls that we still got to put on. But that's pretty much covers it, so I'll get started, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. So basically this video is going to be a big walkthrough for you guys, so you don't have to read the instructions if you decide to do this project too. I'll be your instruction reader. Basically, the first step before you do anything else is to get rid of the caulk inside, like these edges here, back here. Because the stain will not stick to it. Right now we're using some nail polish remover to get... Oh, just turn the dishwasher on.
It's not working.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll use that on the surface of the countertop, and then I'll take a razor blade to the caulk line inside the crack. At the end, we have to re-caulk the lines. Alright, so the caulk line is all cleared out. It already looks so much better. So years of sitting there, it gets kind of dirty and stained. So I mean, I think this kind of goes without saying, but before you guys get started on the actual painting process, you'll want to get all the particulates out. I mean, I'm sure I don't have to tell you that, but some people just don't think about it. You don't want particulates in your paint. It'll just look really bad, and also texturally it'll feel weird. So now on to the next step. So the next step is obviously masking off. You don't want to get stain where it doesn't belong, like the wall and whatnot. It kind of goes without saying. We're finally getting ready to start step 1 of the painting process. We're going to take this small sponge and just kind of do all the small detail work around the edges. And then we have to do, what is it, 2x2?
Yeah, 2 foot by 2 foot sections, and then you roller in the sections.
Okay. It's really crazy that this is the base coat because it is just so dark. But that's a lot of why the texture work comes in. We wait for this to dry 8 hours after we get the whole counter clear, and then we start on the texture stuff in step 2. That's the exciting part, I think, because that's where it starts to really come together, is granite looking. Oh, this is so weird right now to see the countertops black. We got to the roller step. Basically with the roller step, you don't want to spread out your work. You want to do them in like 2 feet sections. So you just kind of roll in one spot and make sure you get that area covered, and then you move on to the next 2 foot spot. It's just to make sure that there's even coat throughout. All right, the base coat is all done. Looks pretty weird right now. Definitely hoping that this turns out good, seeing as how this is the first time we're doing this. So it's kind of a learning experience for us and you guys too. Yeah, the black looks pretty weird by itself. I'm definitely looking forward to the texture. I think the texture is going to turn out really well when we finish it, assuming all goes according to plan. All right, day 2, we're starting on the mineral application process. So basically, there's 3 colors. We had to pour onto each plate, and then you need a second plate per color to dab the excess off. Then you got your sponges. Luckily, they give you a little practice sheet so that we can make sure that we're doing it right. I wish that the camera could really do the colors justice. This is like a pearl, and then over here is that bronze, which on camera looks a lot more orange than it does. I mean, it still looks pretty cool on camera, I guess. And then you got the last color, which is just a black onyx. It's really watery, which is weird. So Kaylee's gonna do a little practice.
Oh my gosh. You have to do practice too.
Oh, yeah.
That looks really weird. Oops.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't know where to put this. Oh, wait.
Oh. Alright.
Okay.
Here's 2B. The next step. Seems a little weird to be doing black on black. But
Black on black on black. Well, I mean, I kind of get it. It's darker.
Yeah.
Okay, that actually doesn't look too bad now that it's all like.
Yeah, wait until you put that third one on.
Oh,
It'll
yeah.
look really good. So for the difficult to reach portions, they recommend that you cut off a piece of that extra sponge and attach them to the end of a pencil so you can get in the small crevices. So far, one little section, we're almost done. Kaylee started working on the bronze.
I'm trying to go light with it.
It's looking really good though. Actually looking pretty legitimate. Except for that really thick spot right there. I've definitely found that dabbing really lightly creates a really even coverage and makes it blend really well. So it's starting to really come together. Also, this beveled edge that I was talking about, I think it definitely adds to the finished look, which is nice. So we're a little quarter of the way done. I'll have you guys know that behind the sink is quite a pain in the butt. So you definitely want to use really small brush or sponges when you do the texturing behind the sink. Alright guys, the texturing work is all done. Finally finished it up. I do have to say though, we started this at about 12:30 and it is now 4:22. So if you guys ever decide to do this kind of project, just be aware that it does take a lot of time and patience. However, I do think it is going to be worth it. Alright guys, day 3. Just about finished with the countertops. First things first though, the kit comes with a 600 grit sandpaper that you want to use to sand down any of the peaks that might have happened while you were doing the texturing work, which there isn't really a whole lot, so won't be too bad. And then I'll be rolling on the top coat, which will give it that really nice shine granite look. So excited for that. Quick little side note too is if you guys do decide to do the sanding on down the little peaks, just be sure you sand really lightly, because this stuff does, I mean, it's not a finished coat, so you want to make sure you don't sand too hard, because it'll take off some of this stain. But other than that, it's pretty easy, and it gets rid of the peaks really easily, so that's nice. So as you can see, when I poured it out, it doesn't look clear, but it actually dries on clear. So just in case you guys were wondering what was going on there. So basically, this is the same process as step one. You want to start with your sponge brush and get just the top of the backsplash. And it's supposed to be a thin coat, I guess. You just get the top of your backsplash, making sure to make it even, and same with the bottom, since you're not going to be able to get that very well with the roll-on brush. Alright guys, coat number one is done. They recommend you doing 2 coats, but not a max of, or not beyond 3 coats. I'll probably only do 2 because it looks like the gloss came out really well on this first coat. So I am pretty stoked with how well this is turning out. Granted, or should I say granite, the little textures that we did kind of don't really look like granite to me, but I do actually really like how it turned out. You can definitely tell it's not actual granite, that's for sure. Still looks pretty nice though. Certainly nicer than what we had. So yeah, before you do the second coat, you'll want to wait 4 hours for it to dry. Some of the surface may be textured, because if you roll it too much, it'll be a little tacky and kind of create a texture. You can take the sandpaper that they provide you and just kind of sand that down. Obviously you want to wipe off all the dust so you don't have any particulate in your top coat. Alright guys, we just applied the second coat, and in about an hour we should be able to take off the tape according to the instructions. Hopefully it doesn't cause any problems. I'm a little nervous about it, but all in all I think it turned out really well. Okay, now removing the tape. It says to score the line first, so prevent peeling, but I'm a little worried because it looks like it might peel. This is pretty much the finished product, and it looks really good. So, pretty stoked about it. Alright, I'm so glad to finally be done with this project. It's been many months since we first bought this kit, so it's close to a year, I think, since we bought this kit. It's nice to finally have it done. The after process of this is you can't use your dishwasher or the countertops for 24 hours, and then you don't want to start setting anything on the countertops until after 3 days, and that's only like light appliances like toasters and cutting boards and whatnot. And then the cure time for the whole kit is basically 14 days when you can start using your countertops like normal again. So that's going to be a little tough. We like to cook, so we'll see how this goes. But now that this is all said and done, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know it was a little different from my normal videos, and it might be kind of boring, but I thought it was informational, and thought you guys might like to see the process of how to make your Formica countertops look like granite. So pretty excited with the end result, and I hope you guys liked it. I guess that's it. I'll catch you guys in my next vlog. Stay tuned.